Thank you for joining us for our new series on YouTube called Finchloom Chats with business users about Microsoft Cloud, technology, and security, or as we like to just call them, Finchloom Chats. Today's episode is about the top 5 things about Microsoft Teams and what you post online is forever. Hi, my name is Jim Richardson. I'm the founder and CEO of Finchloom, and it's my pleasure to introduce this new series for you. So Microsoft Teams, what is it? It's the new hub for teamwork. It's revolutionary, just like Outlook was. And now Teams is 2 years old. And it's the first real cross-platform app. It's the exact same experience on PC, Mac, and mobile. So let me show you here the top 5 things that I think are great about Microsoft Teams. Number 5, we'll start with real-time screen share. This is where you have one person on one computer and another person on another computer, and you share a screen so you can both see the same screen at the same time. But what's great is one of you can give control to the other person. So that person can control a virtual mouse on your screen, and you actually get 2 pointers at the same time. So this is great for doing technical support if you work on a help desk or if you're just training somebody. So here's a quick demonstration video to show you real-time screen share in Teams. All right, in this demonstration, I've got a Teams meeting with my coworker, and he's got a document up on his screen, and he's shared his screen with me. Now, as a remote user, down at the bottom, I can request control of his computer, and he can grant that control, which then allows me to control his computer. So what's really neat about this is once we both start collaborating, it becomes 2 mouse pointers on his screen. So you can see his mouse pointer has his face as he moves around on his screen, and my mouse pointer has my face as I move around on the screen. So thank you for demonstrating that. And coming in at number 4, animated GIFs. And yes, a lot of people on Instagram use these quite a bit, and the emojis too. And these are in Teams. And yes, they're kind of frivolous, but they're fun. And they're a great way to send a picture that's worth 1,000 words. And also there's a feature in Teams called praise, where you can celebrate your teammates with praise for work that they do. Let me switch out and show you this in my Teams interface. So here I've got my Teams interface, and I'm working with my pal Terry, and I want to send him an animated GIF about Happy Friday. So I look for that, I find the right one, and I insert it, and I send that off to him. So that's one way you can keep your chats interesting and fun. And yes, you can even send the emoji if you like. But one of the new features that I really like is the ability to send praise. And if you click on that triple dot, you can go up here and do praise. And when you send praise to people, you can send a quick note like, "You're awesome," and send that off to Terry so he knows how you feel about him for collaborating with you on teamwork things. So that shows up here in the team. All right, for number 3, it's your ability to record a meeting that you host in Teams. Now the key here is you have to host the meeting in your team. And what that does is it saves the meeting recording right there in the team. It also saves the chat and the notes from the meeting. These get saved so anybody can go back to that recording and catch up on a meeting. Let me show you again how that works. So here I go to a team that I've created for my Dynamics deployment, and we had a meeting about adding an entitlement. So all we have to do to see this past meeting was click on the video, and it shows us what happened at that meeting that we were unable to attend. Or maybe we just wanted to refer back to what the discussion was at the meeting.
We're going to put the name of the entitlement. So the way we're going to do this is we're going to
So that's how you can watch recorded meetings in Teams. The number 2 feature is having Teams as your phone. Yes, there is phone capability in Teams. And what I love is using Teams on my mobile device, and now I have 2 phone numbers on one cell phone. So no more carrying around 2 devices. You have a personal phone number and a work phone number on one device. Also, I freed up my desk. I don't have any more curly Q phone wires cluttering up my desk. I use a wireless headset. I use a speakerphone. It's the easiest phone system to set up ever, and I love it in Teams. And the number one feature is the ability to work with your teammates in real time. This is called co-authoring, and you and your teammates can work together on Word, PowerPoint, Excel documents in real time across different areas of the document. This enables you to really work as a team and pull in different people with different skill sets to put together the best document possible. So maybe you're the good proofreader, but the other person on your team is a good designer. And maybe you pull somebody in from the data team to help you with importing data into your charts. All together, you work on the same document at the same time. You co-author and you collaborate with your teammates in Microsoft Teams. Here's a quick demo video showing how that works.
All right, in this demonstration, I've shared a document that I worked on with a colleague, and we're going to collaborate on the document. So I'm going to open that document here in Teams, and I'm going to click Edit to edit the document right here in my browser. Once I enter the document, I can see automatically up here that there's other people working in my document. So I've enlisted a copywriter who's really good at writing fiscal year reports. And I've also enlisted a designer to help me design the table. And I'm going to do my thing over here and work in this area and design some charts. So I can do stuff like insert a table, insert a picture, insert a chart. And there's all kinds of great things that we can all be doing together. So here, let me just show you quickly. When I insert this chart, it shows up here. And all along, my colleagues have been working in the document at the same time.
And finally, a quick public service announcement, because I'm a parent and you are probably a parent too, or you know people who ask you for advice about technology or security and safety online. And this is about social media. It's about posting things online. And I want to remind you of a few things that some people either don't know about or seem to forget. Number one, whatever you post online stays with you forever. It's stored somewhere, or it's cached somewhere, or it's been indexed by some computer somewhere, and that stuff will stay forever. Have you ever heard of the history of the internet database? Look it up and you can see old websites from 10, 15 years ago. Also, keep in mind that HR departments in businesses that people work in will look you up as you're being a candidate for hire or as you work on the job. People look at your social media, and if you haven't secured your social media and you're posting your whole life out on the internet, then be aware of what you're posting because people are looking at it. And remember, what you say can and will be used against you, whether it's now or 20 years from now. Even though your mindset may have changed, your behaviors may have changed, things you post now might come back to haunt you later. So imagine this. What would the older you come back from the future and advise you to do? Would the older you say, no, don't post that. That affects you later in your job? Or would the older you say, yeah, go ahead, who cares, whatever? So try that example and imagine the older you coming back and advising you. And then here's the other simple test that I learned from someone else, and this has really helped me. And I post things with this simple test. Is it something I would show to my mom? And if the answer is yes, then I'll put it on social media. Because anything that I feel is okay for my mom is okay for everyone else in the whole world. So that was my public service announcement about posting online for social media. Thank you for watching our first Finchloom chat. My name's Jim Richardson, and we'll be back again soon with a new episode. Thank you. Take care. Bye now.